And here we are. It is another edition of Throwdown Thursday Night, Week 6, here at the Castle in Columbus. We've got the Honolulu Surf visiting the Crusaders, both teams trying to improve from a 2-win start over these first 5, now 6 weeks. It's your boy, Skip Lloyd, here in the booth, back on Throwdown for you, as the Crusaders and their coach Gary Pierre are trying to rally behind journeyman quarterback Kenny Landry, who is off to a pretty decent start here on the season. But can he do more? Both quarterbacks, absolute veteran studs. But who is going to walk away with a victory tonight? It's a battle with this one squad here at home from the Nexus, or the Apex rather, the Apex North, and the Surf coming out to get the ball first from Honolulu. It's Dennis Huggins, 9-9 touchdown and interception so far this season. He's hoping to improve only one side of that ledger here tonight. On the road, starting under center. Handed off to Porter, getting a little bit of room, but not much. Jeremiah Porter. But instead, let's look at some of the injuries. They've got quite a few going on here in Columbus. I was going to talk about Jeremiah Porter, the running back for the Surf, who just had the ball on that first play. Now Huggins out of the shotgun, throws complete for the first down, and then some. Hitting Sullivan on that throw and catch for a first down, just shy of the 29-yard line. Staying in the shotgun with Porter. Porter gets the handoff, finds space. Crossing over from right to left, Jeremiah Porter already eclipsed 500 yards, or will, I guess, by the end of tonight. He's not yet, but he is close to the 500-yard mark, which is good for only having played 4 games. And there's another one. He's fighting forward. Oh, that's Stephen Smith, the rookie running back, I believe out of Georgia. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. Moving the ball quickly here. Staying under center. I believe that's now Porter back in there. Handing off to Porter. Finds space off the left. Trying to shake the safety. Can't do it. Still getting 9. What a nice pickup right there. Shotgun. Dual backs. Delay. Draw. Powering through the defender and getting the first down. Give the fullback a little love. Why don't we? When you can hand it off to a fullback like Julian Sullivan and still get the first down out of the shotgun, that is a savvy offensive play call. Man, they are just going power run on this opening drive. But other than that completion for a first down early in the drive, they are just kind of taking chunks on the ground. Checking down to the halfback. Not getting much. That was Porter. Be 3rd and 4. Staying in a shotgun look here. Got a little bit of a bunch receiver set. Huggins fires complete. First down. That looks like Winter, Byron Winter, getting the catch there for the first down. Crafty veteran. 6'2", 230 presents a nice target for a veteran quarterback like Huggins. 1st and 10, shotgun set. Handing off up the gut, finding some room, getting 7. They're just trading back and forth between the rookie, Stephen Smith. And Jeremiah Porter, who's now got the ball for the first down. Man, they are just chewing clock, chewing yards. What a good opening drive here for the Surf. They're well into the red zone from shy of the 14, getting plugged finally for only a 1-yard gain. Shotgun set, 2nd and 9, 6:36 left here in the first quarter. Complete on an in-breaking route, but that is not going to be enough. Still well short of the first down. 3rd and 6, they'd have to get inside the 5 to the 4.5 for the first down. Let's see if they can do it or if they're going straight for the end zone. Checking it down, he's got space, fires, incomplete. Oh man, if Huggins had even a little bit of wheels, looked like he could have taken off to his left there and gotten at least the first down. But Huggins is a classic pocket passer and did not feel comfortable trying to throw even on the run there and dirted it. Settling for a field goal after an exceptional opening drive that just chewed through the clock. Just like that, they're up 3-0. They're going to kick it back to the home team here for their first possession of this game. Return up past the 10, past the 15, past the 20, which, like you know, is a rarity here at Football Rivals. And here comes Kenny Landry. Like we said, he's a bit of a journeyman quarterback trying to find his place in this league. He's got off to a pretty decent start from a passing perspective, but the team is 2-2 right now out of the gate. They're hoping to put on a show here at home. He's got a trips bunch to the left with a ISO receiver out to his right, and they're going to do a toss play. Is that Hayward? Trying to get somewhere, only getting a yard out of that one. Halfback Tim Hayward had a great season last year. A little bit of motion there for the Crusaders. 2nd and 9, Landry out of the shotgun, fires, complete, short of the sticks. It's going to be 3rd and 1. He's hitting the big tight end, Antoine Shelton, a big piece of their offense, both now and into the future. 6'6", 270, and hands. End around, is he going to get there? David Holloway gets there, and then some. Gutsy call on 3rd and short. They get it. By any means necessary is what Coach Pierre said before the game. We're at home, gotta win it. Any means necessary. Up the gut, Stonewall. Hayward cannot get an inch. It'll be 2nd and 10. Shotgun set. Defense trying to tighten up a little bit. Play action. Throws but gets rocked. Lucky to call that incomplete. 3rd and 10 for Landry and the Crusaders. Man, he took a shot there, but like the Energizer Bunny, he took a licking and keeps on ticking. Do the kids know that one? That might be an old reference. Your boy Skip is old. Fires. Oh, incomplete. Who's the boss making that pass break up? David Holloway trying to catch it. Can't reel it in because he is hand fighting with Boss. Like a boss. To be clear, that's Chris Boss, cornerback for the Surf. They're CB1, if you will. You're looking at reception leaders. Byron Winter right up near the top. Who would have thought Danny Watson through the first few weeks has really struck gold, or the Prowlers have struck gold with Danny Watson being at the top of the receiving charts. I don't know if anyone was expecting that. But I know Coach Caesar's happy about it. 2nd and 9 after the 1-yard run there. Not getting enough. Under pressure, bag brought down at the 1-yard line. Just like that, Blake giving him all he can take as Jarek Blake comes rushing in to get a very nice sack right there. Blake is the CB1 for the Crusaders. 27 years old. Force him into a very uncomfortable position. Got a heavy power look here for the Surf. They're just going to try to run. Get some out to the 10. One man to beat. Cannot do it. But really freed up the punt game there. didn't think he had a chance and suddenly pops out off tackle and looked like for a second, man, if he could have beaten that one defender in the secondary, could have taken that to a house call. Would have had a 99-yard tutty. Instead, punting away, return from around the 35 up to the 40, and brought down. We are very close to being complete with the first quarter here. You believe how fast time is flying. Landry back out here again. Great field position to start this drive from about the 42-yard line. Play action, booting out to the right, checking back down to the left, but the defense snips it out. Presley pressing the issue on that one. That's Larry Presley, the edge rusher. He's a star for the Surf. And another tough look there. The Surf are coming downhill and making some plays on defense. And he gets rocked again. Landry just cannot get any pass pro here. Tough go. A tough go for the Crusaders here in the first quarter. And whatever happens at the end of this kick, that is going to be all she wrote for the first quarter here in Columbus. Can the Crusaders get back on track? We'll find out. You're watching Throwdown Thursday Night. Well, hey, that wasn't long. 1st and 10 for the Surf here. Huggins out of the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers spread out to the right, 1 to the left. Fires it near the hash marks. Cannot complete. Receiver looking for a little bit of help from the ref there. Neither team really doing much through the air so far. But at least the Surf have gotten on the board. Fights through the tackle. Finds a soft spot. Gets a nice carry there. That's Steven Smith, the rookie halfback. Got a nice 1-2 punch for Honolulu. They're going up the gut. Not getting as much there. Looked like Porter was trying to find a little bit of a cutback lane, but he could not. Denied. Oh, we got a flag. Could be offsides. Huggins just kind of quickly dirts it. Let's see what the call is here. Yep, encroachment on the defense. Jarek Blake not happy about that. Rare that a DB gets the encroachment penalty. Must have just been trying to get a little too close in his press coverage.
Still second down.
Trying to jam him off the line and stepped over it. There's a line you can't cross, kids. And he did. 2nd and 3. Huggins handing off. Cutting back, and he does get the first down. Huggins liking that. Great field vision, he's saying. Jeremiah Porter, just get past the sticks. It's all we need on any given play is to move the chains. Hand off again, going off tackle, not getting as much. 3 yards, but 3 yards in a cloud of dust. You know what they say? No, do you know what they say? I'm not sure. What do they say? Someone tell me in the chat. Commissioner might give out points. Who knows? And off again, off tackle. Man, they are just testing the edges of this rush defense. The time Nash coming downhill and trying to make the stop. 3rd and 4, staying in the shotgun for 3rd down. Huggins gets the completion over the middle. That's all he needed. Preston Hendricks, veteran tight end, making a big play there. 6'5", 260, a great target. Safety valve for Huggins. Could be both of their last year here in Honolulu, and they want it to be something to remember. They had an exceptional season in the 0 year, but last year really hit the deck. 6-11 for the Surf last year. Obviously missed the playoffs. Getting a nice run off tackle here. That looks like Smith again. No, that was Porter. Gotta get my old binoculars out here. But really, when you look at performance last year, Crusaders weren't much better. They missed the playoffs too with a 7-10 record. Honolulu handing off out of the pistol, shaking the first tackler, getting some more, and then being brought back down to earth. It's a 6-yard carry for Stephen Smith. 2nd and 4 for the Surf. Getting off again. He's got space for the first down and then some. Down inside the 15. It's Smith again. Got a little thunder and lightning. They might both be thunder here in Honolulu. Neither of these guys are speed demons. You got to argue Porter's probably got a little bit more speed, which is funny because he's also got about 30 pounds on Stephen Smith, but he's certainly a little bit faster too. Just a freak athlete, Jeremiah Porter. Shotgun, 2nd and 6. Porter going out in the flat. He throws it to him, and the defense is there, snips it out. Loss of yards. Not a great play. Huggins made the decision to throw it, but he's also looking frustrated by that decision. Pick a different receiver. Chuck it somewhere else. Fires it. Oh, man, just missed him in the end zone. I believe that's Bryson Nash, the safety. Excited that they were able to hold him again to just a field goal after 2 strong drives. The Surf only have 6 points to show for it. Great defense there by the Crusaders. Now let's see if they can do something with it. We're already through the majority of this first half. 6:26 as the return starts here. Short of the 20. Can Kenny Landry do anything in this first half? Let's find out. Right now we're also talking about receiving touchdown leaders. You saw Stephen Smith, the rookie. He has 3, leads the league with 3 receiving touchdowns at the halfback position. Everybody else has got 1. Handoff, faking the handoff. Oh, he's got him streaking down the field, and that is gone. 20, 10, touchdown. It's an Orgy in the end zone. And Orgy, the rookie, finding the open space and taking it to that place. Touchdown, Crusaders. Absolutely busted coverage there. What a great read and throw. Basically couldn't have put it any more on the money if he'd walked up and handed it to him. Great throw by Landry. It's up and through. They now have a 1-point lead. 1 play, 82 yards. Good look for Kenny Landry. Let's take a couple more of those. If you're watching tonight, you might have seen the game last night, an overtime thriller, as Burt Bean absolutely tore the house down in an all-time classic regular season matchup between the Crush and the Brawlers. The rookie quarterback from last year taking on the rookie, number 1 pick overall last year, taking on the number 1 pick overall from this year, and boy, they both put on a clinic. Meanwhile, we're watching Dennis Huggins at the other end of his career, handing it off here and getting a 3-yard loss for Jeremiah Porter. Porter not loving those shotgun draws, getting crushed behind the line here. Huggins looking to make a little bit of an adjustment here, going for the run again, getting the yardage back, but that's about it. Oh no. Looks like we got a little bit of an injury here. We're being told he's refusing to see the medical staff. I believe that's Joel Kennard, first-round pick of the Crusaders last year, trying to work his way into being a regular edge rusher this year. Huggins throwing down the sideline, and it is open and complete. Byron Winter gets his 2nd catch of the game, and it's a big one. Big first down conversion. Trying to jaw with the DB, but the DB just points at the scoreboard and says, check yourself. Look who's winning. But for how long? Only by 1. Don't rest on that. 1st and 10, staying in the shotgun. Huggins making another sight adjustment. Handoff, fighting his way through traffic. Porter getting 8 tough yards on that carry. Now going under center, got a wall to the left side, a big, strong power look. Bringing a tight end in motion, left to right, and they're going up the gut. He's got space and a first down. Porter already getting close to 100 yards here in the first half. We're just under 4 minutes. 3:36, 3:30 by the time they get this play off. 2nd and 10 here now with 3:29, whatever you want to call it, left in the first half. And off again, man. They're just doubling and tripling down on that shotgun run. This time Smith getting dropped in the backfield. Third and 12, shotgun. I doubt they're handing it off now. Huggins got time, throws it. A little bit of a check down. He's going to fight for it, and he stopped short. Cannot get there. Wow, another injury. Now it's Bowden. He's going to refuse medical help. Guys, take the love from the trainer. Come on now. It's Mark Bowden, defensive end, a veteran. They're going for it on 4th. Check down and complete. It's probably going to take... Oh, goodness. What is going on? Oh, no. They're going to fire the training staff. Here in Columbus, at home. Gosh, like 3 injuries all in a matter of minutes. Huggins, 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket, just throwing it away. Good move by a veteran QB. Third and 10, just over 2 minutes. Huggins looking, throws it. Oh, almost intercepted. So close. Going to be forced to kick another field goal. And it's good, so they do take the lead. Return, not getting too much. Let's see what they can do with it here. Dropping back, Landry getting flushed out of the pocket. Bag brought down by Presley. Yowzas. The bag man cometh. Just like that, Presley bringing him down way inside the 10-yard line, behind the 5 even. That is not what Landry and the Crusaders were looking for here. Time ticking away in the first half still. In his own end zone, throws it just as he's hit. Managed to get a chunk back on that one, but they are still going to be left with a 3rd and very long. 16. We are nearing halftime right here. Shotgun got a trips left, spread out. Nobody down to the right. He does have the halfback to the right of him. Hands off, and that is how they're going to put an end to this drive. A simple handoff, basically handing it away. Hoping that the defense can keep the Surf off the board till we go to half. From the 5, punting it from around the 8. Nice, end over end, fair catch around the 30. Nice field flip there. as we're looking at Jeremiah Porter. We said earlier in the game he could get over 500 here tonight, which would put him on pace for 1,000 by week 10. Chucking it over the middle. Big completion over the 50 even. They're not going to take a timeout. They only have one left, so they're going to try to go hurry up now. Got a bunch right and two to the left. Empty set. Firing. Complete. Tackled at the 45 and fumbled. It's fumbled and picked up by the Crusaders just like that. They are shutting down the surf here at the end of the first half. Let's see if it holds up. It was hard to see where exactly the fumble came out. Yeah, we're going to get the replay here. Ooh, I don't know. He might have been down. What do you guys think? Tough call. Cameraman, not sure where to look. Landry coming out for now, but we'll see if the... Yeah, under review. They're calling it in from the league office. I just said that. Yeah, I mean, it looks like Hendricks is well down. This will be our best shot. Yeah, his wrist. Wrist can't cause a fumble when it's touching the ground with the ball in it, so looks like they're probably going to get another crack at it here. They do. Overturn. The surf back in business. Still got that one timeout, 2nd and 5. Shotgun. Huggins checks it down to Hendricks again. Can't get the first down. Clock is moving. 20 seconds, and they're not even lined up, and they do take the timeout. I was wondering if that was going to happen. So with 20 seconds left here in the first half, 9-7, 3rd and 2, no timeouts. The Surf have got to get it out of bounds or at least spike it. Oh, overthrows him down the seam. He could have maybe fought his way in for a touchdown there. Byron Winter saying that was close. That was close. Ooh, they're going to go for it here on 4th and 2. No risk it, no biscuit. Let's see what happens. Up the gut, stopped, short. Who else? Juwan Black. Captain and middle linebacker. Crusaders have some timeouts. What can they do with 14 seconds? You never know. 14 should be enough with 3 timeouts. Shotgun for Landry, taking too much time in the pocket, fires one downfield, and he's got it caught, walks in for the touchdown. It's Murgy again. Incredible. They only needed 4 seconds. What a throw by Landry, just ripping it downfield. One-on-one, mano-a-mano. Orgy, the rookie, playing like a vet. Huge play for Columbus. Taking the lead with 7 seconds left. I'm sorry, that took him 7 seconds. Huge play. The kick is up, but I don't know if we're going to see much in the way of a return here. Surf just going to kneel it. That's how they're going to wrap up the first half. Just like that, we are calling it a half here on Throwdown Thursday night. That was a fast half. You're watching the Rivals Broadcast Network, and the Crusaders are up here at home, 14-9. That we're back as Honolulu will kick it away. Return from around the 2 up past the 15, and that's roughly where he's going to be stopped, around the 16-yard line. Kenny Landry and company coming back out for the start of this second half. Landry had a couple dimes to Ian Orgy, the rookie receiver. Talk about the right pick. Crusaders making a huge pick in Ian Orgy. They really needed help at the receiver position, and now they have got a guy in the first year of a 4-year deal. Ooh, quick play, but penalty's going to bring him back. Yep, had a feeling it's the hold. It's guard Russell Ellis getting called on the hold. Don't want your name to be spoken out loud very often if you're an offensive lineman. So 1st and 19, Hayward bounces off the first tackle, finds space up the hash marks. Getting a huge pickup there, putting him in a very manageable 2nd and 4. Wow, huge run on first. About a 15-yard carry right there through contact. Hayward's such a tough-nosed runner. And off again. Can't get there, but dragging close. Down to 3rd and 1. See if they let Hayward finish this off. He's huffing back there, so maybe not. They do give it to him, and he gets stopped. No gain. Huge defensive stop. Maybe they should have spelled him for a bit. Trying to bounce it off tackle. Maybe if he had just hit the hole, he could have dropped his helmet and maybe fought for those yards, but instead they are punching it away. Not what they wanted. That is a 3 and out from the Surf defense. Both defenses playing it close to the vest for the most part. Return not getting them anywhere. Jeremiah Porter having himself a night. He was already almost over 100 yards in the first half, so hoping he'll go over that here in the 3rd quarter. Up the gut. Man, an 8-yard carry on first. Both these running backs not just being tested, but proving their mettle. Shotgun set for Huggins. Back stays in to protect. Checking it down. He's got space up the sideline. 40, 30, 25 till he's brought down. Preston Hendricks, the big veteran tight end, captain of this team, providing a spark when they need it the most. Great block out in the open field. Gives him just enough wiggle room to get past that defender and turn it upfield. Hendricks, not a burner, not going to outrun you, but he plotted away and got some big yards there. Wide open hole off the left side for Porter, who officially eclipses the 100-yard mark unless he gets knocked backwards. Under center, Power with a big right side. Bringing a tight end around in motion, right to left. Up the gut, fighting forward and got the first down. Dennis Huggins liking that. This Honolulu team, they have talent. The ball just hasn't bounced their way every week. They're putting themselves in position right now, checking down to the flat, actually losing yards to Porter on that one. Going empty set now on 2nd and 12. Looks like they're going to air it out, trying to get in the end zone. Huggins got time, feeling the pressure, checks it down. Stephen Smith getting about a half of it back, leaving them with 2nd and 6. Third and 6. Have to get inside the 4 for a first down. Fire into the end zone, tipped and blocked. Smith getting in there, breaking up the pass. Huge play for the Crusaders defense. Got to imagine Honolulu's going to kick it for another field goal. It's been a field goal fest for the Surf. And they're going to kick it away. Ian Orji, 2 catches, 141 yards, 2 touchdowns. Wow, what a stat line for the youngster. Hayward off tackle. 2nd and 6. Off tackle, handoff again. Doesn't get all the way there, but bringing it closer. We're just around the 6:30 mark here in the third quarter. You're watching Throwdown Thursday Night on the Rivals Broadcast Network. Getting the handoff and sprinting forward for the first down. There was a little change of pace there with Dakota Palmer, the speedster out of Oregon. Play action, he's getting rushed and brought down. Is that Presley again? It's not, it's Mitch Harvey. A rookie linebacker, a third-round pick for the Surf in this past draft, coming up from the Mike backer spot. Second and 19, Landry finds the receiver. It's actually the halfback out in the flat, not getting too much out of it, but throwing all the way across field and across his body. Third and 13, Landry firing it, almost intercepted. Wow, look out. It's Shields from the linebacker spot getting his hands on it, but not able to secure the bag or the ball. Punting it away. No return, fair catch. Here comes Porter, 101 yards on the ground so far. Power look, bringing that tight end wrap around. They've run that several times tonight, so it's a draw up the gut. We can stop for no gain. Hands it off again. Only getting 3 on that carry. That time it's Smith. Incomplete. He was trying to fire it in there, but pass is broken up by Blake. Got a little punt-a-palooza to start the second half here. Landry. Hand off. No gain. Tries to fire one in there to Shelton, but cannot stick it on him. 3rd and 10, shotgun set, just shy of the 50 for Landry here. Got time, fires it, complete at the sideline. Huge play there. It's Chisholm making a great catch along the boundary there. A little toe drag swag. Man, that was close. Maybe want to hurry up and snap it. Second and inches after that nice play there. Going under center, got the fullback, H-back, play action. Landry throwing it off the sideline. fighting his way down inside the 5. Gotta love that. When you catch the fullback in the flat and he makes a rumble for a big first down near the goal line. Play action, Landry flushed. Ooh, can't hit him in the back of the end zone. Tough go there. Third and goal. See what they can do here. Oh, that's going to be the end of the quarter. It's a tight one, 14-12 with 1 quarter left to go. And Columbus knocking at the door for another touchdown here on 3rd and goal from the 1. Shotgun set, Hayward in the backfield. They got 2 receivers out to the right. A little bit of a stack formation. Landry chucks it. Caught, touchdown! Just like that, he hits Tim Hayward for the touchdown as he just runs the little Texas route and finds a soft spot in the zone, settles down, and gets 6.
The kicker on 4 extra points.
Kind of got scorigami inverse here, 21-12. Columbus leading at home here in the 4th quarter, but all it would take is a little bit of magic from the Surf, which starts with a handoff for a gain of 2. Throwing it as he's rocked, ends up losing 2 yards. Lennon getting there on the pass rush, bringing the pressure. 3rd and 10 from just shy of the 20. Huggins getting pressured, throws it downfield. He's got it wide open. Touchdown. He's walking it in. Just like that, a monster play. The Surf are right back in this one, hitting Zach Sullivan screaming down the sideline. 80-yard touchdown. Both quarterbacks have put one on tonight. What a game for big passing touchdowns in prime time. Back down to a 1-score game. This thing is not over. Not over yet, not by a long shot. We're going to see what Landry can do here. Can they keep the magic cooking? A little bit of home cooking. Handoff up the gut. Hayward continuing to get the tough yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And rumbles for that first down. He is giving them a shot of what they need. Second and 5 here. Got them pony look. Landry getting flushed. Throws it away instead of taking the big sack. Smart move there. Chucking it downfield. Whoa, almost intercepted. Lucky they're just going to have to punt it away.
Fair catch. Signal forward and taken. The Rams take over first and 10. They're on 16.
Nice run off tackle. Getting the first quarter. Working hard. Running off the right side, only getting 2 there, not as much. Complete, big chunk play there. Exactly what they were needing. That looks like Sullivan again. He and Juwan Black getting into a little bit. A little this for that action. It again, finding space, getting the first down. Big run there. Porter cannot be denied. Only getting 1 on that one. Not enough. Nice little chunk play there, but still short of the first. 6:45 left here in the game on Throwdown Thursday night. Surf are moving, hand it off to Porter, finding space. And again, not going down. Huggins has time, but checking it down to the tight end. Getting 4. Now, if they can sync up their plan with the game clock here, they might be able to really milk a lot out of it. Oh, and intercepted. Worst possible timing. Crusaders running it back. Is he going to make a house call? 40, 30, 20. You got it, buddy. 10-5. Walk it in. Touchdown. Columbus. Getting right back on top as Jarek Blake runs one back. A sticky picky Fort 60. He was going for Sullivan again, who'd kind of become his favorite target these last few drives. Blake read it, had that inside leverage, and took it back to the house. Bank it. We are back into a 2-score game here. Kick is away. Let's see what they can do now. Huggins dropping back, checking it down. Crusaders playing some tight games these last few weeks. I mean, really, every week of the season, Columbus has been in a tight game. Week 1, they lost 21-15. Week 2, they won 23-20. Week 3 was maybe the biggest differential. They beat Omaha by 10. And then last week, they lost by 3 to the Crush. Oh, and now he's down the sidelines. That Porter not going to run away from him, but huge play. No, it's not Porter. It might be Damon Arnold. Came over in a trade from the Mob mid-season. He is not a speedster either. That's why he couldn't get away. Huggins got time drifting in the pocket, finally releases and throws it out of the back of the end zone. Probably about as smart a play as you can make there. Huggins rifles one, and no, another interception. Worst possible scenario. This time it's the veteran linebacker, Juwan Black, the captain, heart and soul of this defense. Thought about hanging it up before the season, but he said, I want to come back for one more. At least one more, and I want to get those sweet unis. These fantastic upgraded uniforms by our friends at the Boiled Frogs. Had Juwan Black saying, you know what? I'm a superstar in this league. I can do another tour of duty. So let's see if Columbus really leans into the run game here. No surprise. Fighting it forward, only getting 9 there. And Columbus has actually been outgained offensively, but that is not always the tale. Getting up in there. That's another first down. They are chewing through this clock. Delay handoff out of the shotgun. Fighting forward there. .240 left in this game. Columbus seems to have a vice grip on it, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. Again, if you watched that Crush Brawlers game last night, and you know this league is full of back and forth seesaw battles, come from behind victories, overtime thrillers. That's the kind of action you get here with Football Rival as Landry uncorks one, but it's a little high and outside. Going for his man, Ian Orji, but they're going to have to punt it away. They have the comfort to do so, knowing it is a 2-score game. Of course, they would have preferred to keep converting there and run out the clock on this thing, but that is not the case. 2:24, Dennis Huggins throwing some interceptions their last few drives. Bit of an up and down night for Huggins. He's had a lot of yards through the air, but those critical, costly interceptions in the red zone. One to Blake, one to Juwan Black. And now they're looking up at the scoreboard with 2:24 left in the game. They are down 28-19. Let's see if there's any magic on these surfboards. Oh, he's getting flushed from the pocket. Bagged! Paper or plastic, it doesn't matter. You've been bagged, buddy. Slow to get back to the line. Standing in his own end zone, fires it complete over the middle, but not much. They're going to get the 2-minute warning here. Wow. So they're up against it as we've only got 2 left in the game. 3rd and 19 for Huggins and the Surf. Motion coming across his face. Huggins fires one, swatted. I imagine they're going for it here on 4th and 19, but yikes. Can't even see the first down mark. And that's going to be a turnover on downs as he gets rocked trying to throw it, and ultimately they're denied. Just get a couple more points here. I don't think they care too much about a touchdown if they can just even kick a field goal. And milk that clock up the gut. Palmer can't get there. 4th and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
The clock fades away, gonna kick the field goal, and now they're up 31-19 with just seconds remaining. Return, not even getting out to the 20, 23 seconds left here, not sure if they're gonna bother trying to push it. Huggins certainly had his struggles on the night. And Corks one, incomplete. .15 seconds left here. 3rd and 10. This one's all but wrapped up. Put a bow on it. Just keeps throwing it out of bounds. Not good enough. Chucking it. Complete. Breaks the tackle. And is he going to sprint towards the end zone as time expires? It doesn't much matter, but it might be a feel-good for the Surf. Sullivan getting a touchdown at the end of the game. But sorry, Zach, that is not going to do enough. What an exciting finish to this one. A wild finish as Honolulu makes it look more interesting on the scoreboard than perhaps it was here at the end. But that is going to do it. The Crusaders stack another win while the Surf sink a little lower. As always, it's been your boy in the booth, Skip Lloyd, for Throwdown Thursday Night and Football Rivals Pro 26. Signing off from the castle, saying if you ain't watching this, what the heck are you watching? Check you next time.